This is crazy. That's great. No,
Why are you the only one reaching for the bucket?
No. Bad. X, Y, and today we got the evil design of McDonald's drive-thru. You already know the vibes. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not yo-yo.
Sure to check out Standard stuff.
Staying live.
Let you get straight into it.
I'm about to go to McDonald's after this.
You know, I was OD craving a fish fillet the other day, though. I ain't going.
Don't go around telling people that. Stop telling people that.
Fish fillets are good.
Stop. Don't tell people that, bro.
Fish fillets are good, bro.
And you're going to have a whole bunch of headasses agreeing, oh, the fish fillets is daily doing. You're nasty. You're nasty, bro.
You're wrong. Don't mess with the fish fillet, bro. They gonna bat me in the comments.
And they all smell the same.
They're gonna. You're a dickhead, bro.
Frank gets in his car and heads to work.
Damn, Frank got a whip on him, though.
Halfway through the drive, he notices he had forgotten his coffee on the kitchen counter. Luckily, there's a McDonald's drive-thru around the corner. It seems there's only a couple of cars ahead of him. He pulls up to the lot, places an order of an Americano, decides to treat himself to a chocolate
McDonald's coffee is strong as
yeah, I don't go to McDonald's for coffee. It's too much.
It's too much, bro.
brownie and hits the road. But Frank isn't the only one tricked by drive-thrus. McDonald's and its competitors spend billions of dollars every year and use advanced data to influence our decisions regarding fast food.
Okay.
Everything is
I'm gonna look good as hell on that table, boy.
No, cause I have a problem. I
know what you're about to say.
dollars every year and use advanced data to influence our decisions regarding fast.
This is crazy. That's great.
Why are you the only one reaching for the bucket?
No. Bad. That's crazy.
That's bad, bro.
This is the blackest character I've ever seen in a YouTube video ever. Mind you, this is shaking his head. Look how ready he is to demolish this shit.
You're
gonna find a different clip.
What? No, this is AI.
Influence
is this all AI?
Yeah, these clips right here. Yeah, they're most definitely AI. You can't tell.
I thought they were just bad ads.
Your AI radar is terrible.
No, it's pretty good. But I didn't know this was AI though. I thought these were just bad ads.
Food.
Bro. Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah, that's bad.
Do better, bro.
I'm gonna do better.
That is crazy.
Dang, that's an AI generated black guy.
Everything is optimized to trick you into spending more and more, from old school tactics to complicated AI algorithms. I mean, the manipulation begins before you even hit the parking lot.
How?
And this is how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually OD curious about this topic because what's evil about a drive-thru?
The only thing that I can imagine is there's a word for it, but it's like something marketing where it's like aggressive, like almost like not pervasive, but it's marketing that's essentially targeting like how people's brain works, and it's like a negative thing. I just don't remember the word for it though. There's a word for it. I can't think about it.
Fast food restaurants didn't truly take off until American families began embracing a lifestyle centered around driving. As people migrated from bustling cities to suburbs, the demand for quick on-the-go meals skyrocketed.
Right.
This shift turned fast food into a natural extension of this new, fast-paced lifestyle. The drive-thru concept originated in the 1940s, with the first known drive-thru window opened by Red's Giant Hamburg in
That racist.
Springfield, Missouri in 1947.
Missouri? Yeah. That shit say Reds. It might as well have been called Whites, bro.
We had to walk through that junk. Get our real man. That was a walk through,
However,
walk through is crazy.
Don't bring your Cadillacs and your
them goddamn the Impalas and the Cadillacs and you're nasty, bro.
it was McDonald's that brought the drive-thru to the mainstream fast food market in 1975, revolutionizing the dining experience. McDonald's introduced the drive-thru to cater to customers who preferred quick service without leaving their vehicles, especially during the busy lunch hours. Initially, the drive-in was the go-to format for dining out.
You ever take a girl to a drive-in?
Baby?
Put that in your bag, bro. Put that in your bag.
I'm just
immediately.
so lonely these days, you know.
Damn.
And I want to, but
shit, that's tough, bro. Maybe you should put deodorant in your bag instead. My bad. My fault.
Think of those classic
toothpaste.
Classic scenes from old movies featuring diners with waitresses gliding on roller skates, taking orders from the comfort of parked cars. The drive-in was more than just a meal. It was a social event, a popular destination for date nights and family gatherings.
I want to.
However, the introduction
It's vibey,
Put it in
yeah.
your bag, bro. It's so necessary.
of the drive-thru marked a significant shift. Unlike the drive-in, the drive-thru was
Cars look so cool back in the day, man.
designed for speed and efficiency. No parking, no waiting, and no lingering. You simply ordered, picked up your food, and continued on your way. This innovation reflected the changing norms of American life, where convenience reigned supreme. Today, the drive-thru is not just a feature. It's a fundamental part of the fast food experience.
You're right.
A recent poll revealed that 47% of Americans would refuse to patronize a fast food restaurant without a drive-thru. That's a
Patronize? What does patronize mean?
I don't even know.
Oh,
staggering statistic.
I'm
McDonald's
not curious enough to hit you, Siri.
says that their drive-thrus account for a whopping 70% or more of their total U.S. revenue.
I mean, that's not because drive-thrus are great. That's because y'all are never open.
The camera is.
Yeah, I got it.
Saw your eyelids.
Yeah, look like I'm...
You gotta hit this. Oh, that actually did look like that.
I know it did. Now I feel bad.
Now I feel that. Don't ever let another make you feel uncomfortable about your strokes, bro.
But that's not simply the result of consumer demand or luck. The design behind drive-thru's success is much deeper than it looks. Let's look at how you get pulled in from a design standpoint.
Talk
The
to
first
me.
thing that brings in customers into any business is attention. These fast food chains are well aware of that. That's why attention-grabbing elements are heavily used on the side of the roads or highways, all in
Okay.
saturated bright
Right.
colors contrasting with the scenery. Your eyes
Okay.
can't simply escape them while driving.
Right.
But what happens when you decide to take that right?
Dang, everybody here
Got a nice ass whip, nigga. Is that an M8?
I'm saying, bro, all these people in this neighborhood, bro.
Which is, bro, I don't give a if they getting scammed.
To get you a McDouble. Drive-thrus are designed into zones, and each zone is optimized to influence your decision making. So this is you pulling up to the entry zone. That first part where
I
you're
wish
making
it
your way
was.
Yeah, no.
from the street to the ordering point. Fast food spots lay out everything in their parking lots to make sure you know exactly where to go. Signs and arrows guiding your way. There's no room for confusion. It might
I
seem
feel
like
like
a
that's
small
just considerate, like being
Yeah, it's just,
considerate.
yeah, it just makes you, what?
detail, but it's all about removing any bumps in the road that could slow you
Okay.
down. In behavioral science, it's called friction, and
Yeah.
the less friction, the more likely you are to grab that burger.
That's what anything,
Drive-thrus don't want you to think about making a decision. Instead, they do the decision making for you. Moving on to the next zone of the drive-thru layout. This is where most of the magic happens. The first tactic they use nowadays is the dual-lane pre-order zone, which simply splits the waiting line in two. This is made purposefully for two main reasons. The first reason is to give you an illusion that the waiting line is shorter than it actually is. In fact, in most drive-thrus, there's only one
Only one that works, or it works alternating.
person taking orders from both lines. But the lane split kind of manipulates you into thinking the waiting time is going to be cut in half
Yeah.
when it's clearly not the case.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, even if you already know about it, you're still going to be subconsciously falling for it. The other
Yeah.
smart thing about the dual lane pre-order zone
He can't
That
talk
G
for
Jow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh,
We're the
bro.
same. We're the same. Oops. I pressed the button again.
Going back up.
That Jeep is like, I was talking about this.
Yeah. Oh.
I was talking about this.
Yeah.
But you're pointing at this.
I was wondering-
This
He
sucks.
sucks.
Good Lord.
And somebody did that to me, I would actually have to think about like, oh,
Yeah.
do I have to get out the car? Like, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'd have to get out of the car because
Yeah.
that's just OD disrespectful,
Yeah.
bro.
is that it makes sure the line
Holy!
No, you have to get out the car for that. That's literally what?
I'm getting out my shit. I'm getting out my shit. 1 second. What the f is you doing? What the f is you doing? Like, you gotta bring it up.
You gotta adjust both the jumps,
Because
man.
that is terrible parking. You have to drive after that.
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
For a McChicken?
How did he even end up there?
I don't know, gang.
doesn't creep out onto the main road, which could ultimately block traffic
Of course his warning lights is on.
and most importantly, eliminate any discouraged drivers from pulling up to the drive-thru and reconsider
That is not discouraged, bro.
your decision to get food. Something drive-thru joints definitely don't want you to do. This may seem insignificant, but data shows otherwise. The more the driver taps in on impulsive behavior, the more drive-thru visits people make. Now, once you're blocked by the cars behind and in front of you, the second main reason kicks in. This is when things get interesting. For drive-thrus, the pre-order zone is basically an advertisement zone. This is where they try to influence you into buying more stuff. Just like they use the illusion of convenience to lure you in, here they pull the novelty illusion on you. How? Well, it's both genius and simple. When you're stuck in the pre-order zone waiting to place an order, you're more likely to look around out your window while thinking about what you'll be ordering in a minute. Those moments or minutes are extremely important to fast food companies. That's when you're most vulnerable to impulsive behavior and indecisiveness. And there's nothing drive-thrus love more than an impulsive buyer with money in his hands. So
Dang,
here's the
30
deal.
at McDonald's?
Fast food joints slap up all
is he
kinds of
getting?
signs.
Give me $1, bro.
30 by yourself?
Give me $1.
Damn.
In the drive-thru to catch your eye with new and exciting menu items. And there's a good reason for this. We're all pretty much hardwired to love novelty, just like we do with convenience. It's called novelty bias, and it means that our brains get super excited by new and shiny things. When you see something fresh and different, your brain releases dopamine. So while you might just cruise past a boring ad for a regular hamburger, if a new fun item pops up, you're way more likely to take notice.
And that's
It's
why
all
I gotta
about
get
grabbing your
VVS's.
attention and
All right, bro.
That's why I gotta go straight clarity on my teeth.
You gotta go straight whitening strip on your teeth, bro.
making you go, wow, I need to try that.
Really funny.
Fast food places are masters at this, and they know how to keep your cravings alive. If you're already in line to eat fast food, and if it was a totally impulsive decision like it is for most people, then you may be in the mood to treat yourself. According to this Ipsos poll, is one of the major emotional drivers of impulse buys. Some fast food chains have started using anti-glare film on their menu boards, which means you can't see the options until you're right up close. This clever tactic increases
That
crazy.
is insane.
And it's so unnecessary. I'm trapped. There's a Ford F-150 behind me. I'm gonna buy something, bro. Relax.
Nah, that's insane.
is the chances that you'll act impulsively. When you can't view the menu until you're almost at the order point, you're forced to make quick decisions or risk holding up the line.
Wow.
This sense of urgency is a powerful behavioral trigger. Studies
See,
show
things
that
like this
when
don't
things
really
feel
work on
urgent-
me because me and you both.
already know
Because
it.
yeah,
I get
me
the
and
same
you
thing
are
every
very
day.
much. All right, I'm gonna go. And I'm not gonna stop and look at the menu to like think of what I want, cause me and you are trying to get out of the drive-thru like fast,
As
like,
soon as possible.
Like, can I get this? Thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
because I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like. Give me a second.
My order. Jokes on you. I practiced my order 5 cars back.
Oh, yeah,
I practiced my order as I was driving here.
I practiced my order waking up this morning.
What you talking about?
You're much more likely to make
my
impulsive
order like
choices rather than
affirmations.
think them through. If you're sitting in line, calmly considering your options, you're engaging in what's called System 2 thinking, which is more rational.
Saying that like I didn't practice my order in the mirror, bro.
Order go.
Oh, can I get 2 McGriddles, an extra hash brown, and an orange juice? Thank you.
Can I get 2 McDoubles? Could you add mac sauce, no pickles, please? And then can I get a water?
And thought out. But when urgency kicks in, you switch to System 1 thinking, which is more about quick, instinctive decisions. This shift significantly increases the likelihood that you'll add extra items to your order.
What was that horn?
Now moving on to the next phase of the drive-thru layout, the order zone. This is when customers make their orders relying on menu boards. Before the technical revolution we've
Isn't this song in an ad?
Yes.
What ad? This song sounds so familiar.
Play it.
witnessed in the last decade, menus were boring printed sheets with no
I feel like
visual
it's some baby shit.
I don't remember. Ironic because we're talking about drive-thrus and ads, but like I've heard this. I just
I've
don't
heard
rem-
it too,
I
yeah.
don't remember.
representation of the items. But that meant
If you know,
customers
let us
were
know.
more likely to stick to familiar territory and order items that they'd already tried before, which meant less order values for the franchise. Of course, a change had to be made. In 2019, McDonald's invested $6 billion in digital signage across its
Dang!
drive-thrus. Of course, the reason behind such a huge investment
Brighter?
wasn't just aesthetics. Digital menus meant more influence on your behavior, and that
Okay.
is done through 2 main tactics. The first one being the ability to give customers an overly perfected visualization of the item, to the point where the image on the menu couldn't be further from reality, making the product look more appealing than it actually is. And even though we all know this, our subconscious mind never fails to believe the trick. The other psychological trick used with digital menus is the same trick used by magicians, where you think you chose the card you wanted, but in reality they influenced you into choosing the card they want you to pick. Somehow our
Spoilers.
brains are wired to choose the first option presented to us. In behavioral science, this is called the primacy effect. But what's the first option in a long digital board? Well, in this case, the first first option is the one closer to customers, meaning items placed on our eye level. Besides the psychology tricks, digital menus allow fast food chains to customize the layout, messaging, and winning items on any given day. In the first year of implementing the digital boards, McDonald's had a 5% increase in revenue. That's not a small number at all. And if you thought this is a lot, the future of digital menus
5% of 1 million is crazy.
Yeah,
so
that's
5% of like
billion.
Good lord.
menus is even scarier. With the explosion of AI in recent years, digital menu screens are now more capable of influencing your behavior than ever. And that's through a technology called AI suggestive selling. In 2019, McDonald's bought a $300 million company specializing in this particular technology. That's the biggest McDonald's acquisition in the last 20 years. That in itself is quite telling of the potential of digital screens controlled by AI. Currently, this technology is being used to predict the best-selling items according to traffic, dates, and regional parameters.
Wow.
The items known to sell more on a particular day and location would be shown on the menu boards.
Wow,
But in the future,
that's
experts believe that
crazy.
this technology could be able to show a different menu for each customer, following their
Wow.
order history, preferences, and patterns.
Now I'm
Using the
mad as hell if you go somewhere. Imagine you on a date and it shows like, oh yeah, you always come get this, and you told Shorty this your first time here.
Yeah, no. Said previously ordered.
combination of facial recognition and license plate readers. And if that's the case,
Out of here.
Vice versa. Imagine going somewhere and your Shorty got a joint on the menu. You think you taking her somewhere crazy? You taking her to Benihana's?
If I take you to Nobu and your shit got a suggestion, bro, have a great day. Have a great day, bro.
be prepared to invest in a ski mask and a removable license plate. Just
I'm moving around like squeeze Benz.
kidding. Just keep these tactics in mind next time you pull up to a drive-thru.
I'm still eating it. Hey, man, that's gonna be the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not yo-yo.
Sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stand live.
We'll catch you guys. Peace.